How is defensive WAR value accurately measured? Imagine trying to measure how much a player's glove saves his team from giving up runs. That's what defensive wins above replacement aims to do. It's a way to put a number on how good a player is at stopping the ball. To do this, we look at how many runs a player prevents compared to an average defender at the same position. These runs are the key to understanding their defensive value. Two main tools help us figure this out. The first is called Ultimate Zone Rating. It looks at how often a player makes plays in specific areas of the field over many seasons. It compares what actually happens to what we'd expect from an average player. If a player makes more plays than expected, he saves runs. The second tool is Defensive Runs Saved. It uses one season's worth of data to see how many plays a player makes or misses. It assigns run values to those plays, giving us a clear picture of their defensive impact. But not all positions are equal. Shortstops and center fielders usually have a higher positive adjustment because they face more difficult plays. First basemen and designated hitters often get lower or negative adjustments. This helps balance the fact that some positions are naturally more demanding. Next, we compare the player's runs saved to what a replacement-level player would do. This baseline is what you'd expect from a typical backup or minor league player. The difference between the player's runs saved and this baseline shows their true defensive contribution. Finally, we convert these runs into wins. We divide the total runs saved by a number called runs per win, which is usually around 10. This tells us how many wins the player's defense has contributed. Different sources like Fangraphs and Baseball Reference use slightly different methods. Fangraphs uses Ultimate Zone Rating, while Baseball Reference relies on defensive runs saved. Both methods aim to give a fair estimate of a player's defensive value. In real games, if a center fielder catches a ball that most players would miss, he earns a positive value. If he misses that same ball, he gets a negative score. These metrics also consider things like arm strength and positioning, which can prevent runs even without making a catch. All these pieces come together to give a single number that shows how much a player helps his team by playing defense. It's a detailed way to see beyond just fielding percentage and understand a player's true defensive impact in wins.